Alright, hi YouTube. This video is going to be about Homeland Heritage Park. It is an historical park that they built in Homeland, Florida. It has an old school from the 1800s, a church from the 1800s, there's a log cabin, and an rural homestead from the 1800s. Then you have a couple old church annex buildings, an old style barn, a outhouse, and then they have a pavilion you could sit at that was built in the 60s. But this video will be about that. I did a brief tour. I was able to get into some of the buildings. A couple of them I didn't. For example, the one house is being renovated, so I couldn't go in there. But about a month or so I plan to go back and do a more comprehensive tour. So this would be my first video showing off the place and telling about it. But here is about the whole old. Let me read it to you. The old Homeland School is the heart of Homeland Heritage Park. It began as a one-room school built of cypress in 1878. It was first called Bethel Academy Altar, or Bethel Academy, after the community where it stood. For initial enrollment of only 5 children, it grew to become the largest school in the county with about 75 students by 1888, when it was known as Miss Swearing School in Homeland. A large room, which could be subdivided into 2 rooms, would add around 1888, and an L-shaped addition was built around 1919. There's the church. It's a Methodist church. It was built around the 1880s. Now the church was moved to that site. It's not the original site where it was located. The only building there that is in its original spot is the schoolhouse. Then they have a log cabin. Then a rural homestead, which was built around the 1880s too. It was built by the Blocker family. There it is about the log cabin. The English family log cabin is the last structure of its type remaining in Polk County. It's typical of the first homes of many Polk County pioneers. It was built by Cornelius English and its brother James Jackson English in 1888 in Winston area near Lakeland. It served as home for several branches of the English family. It was restored in 1972 by John English, which was later moved to the park. But hopefully within a month or two I'll be able to film the rest of it and to show you all the great stuff there. It's a very interesting place. I very much enjoyed it. A lot of history, a lot of historical stuff. So if you're around the area around Homeland, Florida, make sure you stop at Homeland Heritage Park. I know they have a Facebook page and you can find other information online. Okay, now let me let me show you the video I filmed, which I'll put right after this.
Okay. Well, this church is about, I think it's not in the original place it was originally built. I think it was across the street that way, about maybe half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, something like that. Yeah. But I've heard that those windows are actually pretty rare for a church like this back in the day, because they were pretty expensive and they had to come from a
They don't hold any service or anything now.
Not usually. I mean, some churches come in every now and then. They're not excessive. If you have to rent it out in order to have a service, or we have a lot of weddings here as well. In fact, we got one last Saturday.
That's ordered.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, weddings would be nice. You know, all those, that organ and that piano.
I think the organ was the original from the church. I think it's 18 something. The piano's 1940, 1950s.
Do they work?
I'm sure but I know that it's starting to fall apart a little bit, but one of the neighbors had an identical organ, just like that one, but his, unfortunately, it got destroyed in a house fire. That's a shame, but
Yeah.
If you want to take any pictures, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
'Cause I know you're going to wish that you did.
Okay, 1896. Gotta do this one.
That's the next one.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, yeah, it is. That's the school there. This is the house. That's under, trying to restore it a little bit, get some new windows in, some new doors. So that can be in there. And then,
Worn down their grip. Worn down the grip. Here. No. You want to go inside it? I've never been inside it. You want to go inside that one? We just got all of them.
you guys want to go in real quick?
Sure. Yeah. Bobby will call. Leave our scooters out here. That'd be a bad thing to happen. That's the first time being here. That's my first time being here. I didn't come to
Yeah. Doesn't matter, whatever's the closest.
Yeah. The school's the only other building that can get. Get us inside of the. When the Rollerton House is done with the restoration, yeah, I'll have it. I want to get that soon. We got a lot of like donated items back then, you know, 'cause it's like a house, so it's kind of set up to be a house too.
We got one of these.
The little libraries.
Free library, yeah, it is.
Whoever thought of that, I think that's cute.
Schoolhouse.
And then I'll do a little bit more. Yeah, so the school's the only building here that was actually built in the same location where it is at right now. Which is partially why it's on the National Register of Historic Buildings. They really like it.
Do they have
Yeah, yeah, they do. They kind of have like a back in 1900 school day. Music schools, they come in, they have.
those are all places that we come from? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, we got make them dress up. We got some, I think, some overalls for the boys.
That's
and some,
cute. That's cute.
little dresses for
have
have
to
little
give the business card before you leave.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
leave.
I'll get you, yeah.
Okay.
Mine aren't in yet, but you know the phone numbers are gonna be the same. So. I'll just write down mine.
Right.
So we actually just had our Christmas notes event on the 12th.
Oh, that's pretty spook.
Mm.
Yeah, that door won't stay open. We gotta.
Could be any hauntings there?
There's some. I've heard some rumors, a couple ghosts.
Could
I don't
be.
know too much about it.
Could be. Yes.
I think Abatha is the name of the ghost. I've been hearing about. I've
Usually
really
these places have some that
there's
way.
some sort of.
Anybody see the ghost?
I don't think anyone's seen the ghost. I heard the story I heard was it was during a camp out, family camp out we have, and two of the employees there were working and it was pretty late, and I guess they just heard some children laughing. So this was the original classroom here. I think it is.
Yeah, what's it?
To about right here.
How much of the stuff that's in here was from that when the classroom was still being used? Like the furniture and things.
I mean, maybe out in the school floor. That's it. I mean, that bell. I mean, from the beginning, probably some of the stuff is from, later on when the school was still in use. I think it was in use until about 1956, something like that.
Old books.
Yeah.
Wow.
And over here we have what we use for the.
See this?
I know, dunce cap, I know.
That's what I had when I went to kindergarten. Somebody put on me, embarrassed me.
Mm.
Teacher. Thought she was funny.
Yeah, when the kids come in, we have little chalkboards for them, some chalk, some suspenders.
Where did they go to the bathroom when they were in school? Anywhere? Or was that the bucket?
Probably, yeah. They probably had an
I think they had an outhouse.
Oh,
Also,
that would be embarrassing.
when the school first opened up, I think it had 5 students in it.
Really?
But then within, 10 years, that went up to about 60, and then like 75 in 10 years. It grew pretty fast.
I seen a sign that says no metal detecting. Have you ever had anybody try to do it anyways here?
That's what I heard. But again, I'm only in for 2 weeks, so.
You coming this way?
Yeah. This room right here is kind of just have some old museum type pieces in here. Looking to expand this a little bit. We have a couple more items we can put in here, so get a couple more display cases. That's cleaned out, a little more organized too.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta put sewing machine like that at home. I don't know where it comes from. You know, they used to make their quilts and everything.
Oh yeah.
Nah, my sister would still make them at home. She died
This room we kind of use as a store for some of our special events, like Good Old Days and Cracker Storytelling Festival. It's just got a couple more items in here, and an old school bench. I believe the whole building was used as a school. There were,
Must be different grade levels and.
yeah, I think it was 8 different grade levels, and then they had two grade levels of them. I believe so.
And where'd they go from there to here? When they left here, where did they go? Or did they graduate from, like high school? I mean,
I think a lot of them probably just, it's a big farming community around here, so probably just took over their farm and farm. Or if they continued school, they could have done that as well.
are you in a hurry?
What's that?
Are you in a hurry?
No, we got all the time you guys want.
What we'll do is, make another appointment with you so we can see more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you could just show us the outside of the other buildings quickly.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
And then-
I'll show you,
When they're finished with that, when they're fixing up, we can come back and see it
But,
inside.
yeah, it needs to tell you more of this stuff.
yeah.
See what's going on. Yeah, I do. How old is the piano? Is it gotta be old?
I don't know how long about these pianos. They're probably going
I don't think
to
they
the
look
park.
right. Do they have a reception here for a wedding? Or is it all held in there?
There can be, it's usually, we have a picnic area right outside there. That's usually
Okay.
where we, other than that, and it's just the wedding, and then we have a building in the back for people to change their dress and stuff like that, but.
I don't think everybody
Now, I'm assuming that building you were going to is your office, right?
Yeah.
Does that have any historical significance, that building itself? Or is it more newer compared to everything else?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just there's just another, I think just another building that they put in to kind of give it, more community feel vibe to the park. They kind of designed it after like a house that would be back then, kind of similar to the Rollerson house. The Rollerson house, we'll go there now.
Yeah, I found that. Now, do you have a brochure specifically made just for this place?
I will check in the office for you, but
Okay.
might not.
Hey, see the outhouse.
Yeah, we got that. That's right there. So this is the Rollerson house. This is built in the 1880s by the Black family. Yeah, see, it was located at the intersection of County Line Road and Interstate 4 on the west side of Lakeland originally. Then it was donated and moved over here.
And you said when they're done with the remodeling, we'll be able to go in there?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you can look through the windows right now. We got, you'll see there's a lot of items that were donated from that time period. Yeah, we'll get that up and running, and I think it'll be a pretty cool little house with all the items that set up.
Was it just like a house?
Yeah, this was a house. I think it was only lived in for like 12 years or so.
Well, what am I talking about? My family was, my mother and father had five of us, 5 kids.
So the Rolliston house and this log cabin, they were built around the same time. It was just, this is a much wealthier.
Now back, we can't go in either?
Let me check the key, because I know it opens up.
Okay.
Let me check. No, this opens.
No. Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Don't like this light. Wow. Yeah, this one. I've never been in here either. Yeah, this one's pretty nice.
Definitely have to bring a flashlight next time.
Yeah.
Can you imagine living in something like this?
Well, I know that this was kind of a typical house for, people who farmed on, didn't have too much money. And then the porch, something I remember reading about the porch is actually, that was kind of the focal point for houses like this. You can sit underneath the shade during the hot Florida summers. And in fact, during nighttime, it would be cooler to sleep out on the porch than inside the cabin, so that's what they did.
Bugs?
Yeah, well,
What are your bugs?
yeah, decide bugs or heat, I guess.
Even snakes.
Yeah.
No wonder a lot of the frontier women went crazy. They did. Ooh.
Now, is that supposed to be a barn next door?
Yes, that's a barn next door. We are going to be working on getting a couple of the pieces restored, making it look a little more nice, and maybe opening it up on the inside a little bit too, but can't go anywhere in there right now.
That's okay. I get us film the outside. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. And then we got the sign out by the sidewalk too.
No. One of that farm equipment for the barn. Definitely gonna come back and refilm this place again. I don't know if I got that for the log cabin.
Okay.
This is the office for Homeland Heritage Park. It is an older building. It had sent into one of the churches. Bathroom. Actually, this place looks bigger on the outside than I thought.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, a lot bigger.
I like it.
Hey, you remember these old fridges?
Is that the old fridge? I think so.
Something like you'd see in the honeymooners. From 1930. So
It's
yeah.
a fridge.
I
Does
know
it
it's a
work?
fridge. I probably don't.
I don't think so. But yeah, that was donated to us.
That is so neat. You gotta take a picture of that little thing. Whoa, I love these things.
Let's goodbye.
Yeah, a lot of the supplies in here for our summer camp. I think they make a stop through here.
Oh look, it is cold. Oh, no, not
Yeah,
really.
it's probably from the air conditioner.
It's pretty nice.
Wow. You got the old and the new in here.
It's just like,
I can't believe how big these rooms are.
no, we're gonna get all this. We're actually moving our main building to a new office in about 6 months. So all the storage that's in here, that's gonna be all moved to a new place.
You got a lot
And then,
of work.
what do you plan to do for the rest of this building end?
In here,
Yeah.
probably either like presentation presentation rooms or kind of more offices for like volunteers or stuff like that, but
Yeah, we'll definitely have to get it, check inside this again when you get it all cleaned up.
yeah. That building too, that building will probably be more for like presentations for, you know, like tours, if we have like a video or something we can show, or like a meeting room.
And people
like
get
that.
tours of that building too, if we wanted it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that card I gave you, that's my YouTube channel. That's where I put all these things on.
Okay.
So if you want to check it out, I don't know if you're interested or not.
I just wrote down, I got my email here and my cell phone as well. But yeah.
It's like the Homeland Park Annex building, formerly of the Methodist Church Annex. There's that. There's the public bathrooms over there. And that's kind of a representation of that little building in the middle of an outhouse. It's like a drinking fountain. Little garden or someplace where you'd be able to sit. Back of the one house. Somebody's be able to get into more after they do the remodeling. That's what the what a house would look like. Oh, okay, that's not a drink fountain. But I gotta come back so I can get in all these buildings and show you. There's a lot here. Kind of in the middle. There's the church. There's the annex building that was part of the former Methodist Church from 1912-1970. There's the other annex building over there, which is the Homeland Heritage Park office. There's the main house, the Rollerson house, and then behind it, or next to it, is the log cabin. There's the barn. There's the pavilion that they built in '66, and the schoolhouse. And of course, yeah, house again.
Yeah, we used to have a lady, I guess, who would work on kind of like a flower bed in there, but
So was that supposed to be like a garden or something?
yeah, it was. We had a woman who would look after it, but I guess she moved, what I heard.
But is there any, to this little area, is there any historical significance other than that? Or is it just built there just for the decoration?
Built for decoration. Actually, I forget what the sign said, but that building was part of something for the church. Just like this one's the annex, former from 1270.
Hey, little guy. Yeah, you're a cute little guy, aren't you? I think we got generally all of it.
Did you count one of your cards?
Yeah, it's like.
Are you done?
Yeah, I think this is it.
There. Now, they must have been there all this time,
I
right?
think it's been here since
2009, I think.
2009.
I think that's what you said.
It looks like an old ammo box, actually.
Yeah, it looks like an old ammo box, right.